Hi, in this video I'm going to go over setting up the boarding module, and there's a few areas we need to go into to do that. The first is under System Options and Boarding, and there's some settings under here we can change. Now, the first one is the name you give pet enclosures in your business. So by default we call them runs, but in your business you may call them suites or rooms or pens, for example. So if you use a different term, you put that in under here. Put the singular version of the enclosure there and the plural version of it there. Default check-in and check-out times. Uh, Obviously, this is when the customers can drop off and pick up their pets. And this is only a default, so within each booking you can adjust that as necessary. Now under here there are settings for how you're going to charge. So the first one is if you charge by days, nights or hours. Now, if you consider a booking checking in on a Monday and checking out on a Sunday, that would be 7 days. If you were charging by nights, though, it would only be 6 nights. There are further options under here for how you charge on the first day and the last day of a booking. So, for example, you can say here that you don't want to charge anything on the first day if check-in is after a certain time. And on the last day, you could say you want to charge half a day if a checkout is before, let's say, 12 o'clock. So you can set up lots of different combinations of charging using these fields here. Minimum charge, you'd normally set that to a day, but you can adjust that as necessary. This option here, if you don't allow sharing of your runs by pets from different customers, then you should ensure this option here is ticked, and that will prevent that happening. If you take deposits when a customer makes a booking, then again have this option ticked, and that will prompt you to enter in details of a deposit after you've created a booking. The last option here is confirmation letters. So when you make a booking in PetLinx, you can choose to have a confirmation sent out to the customer, and you can say, for example, send all your confirmation by emails. You choose the content of the email which is to be sent out, and these can be edited in the letter editor, which is another option in PetLinx. And you can enter the subject of the confirmation that is sent out. Okay, once we're finished here, we just click OK. The second area we need to set up are the run types and runs, and that is done under the runs form. Now, run types in PetLinx are a way of separating the different runs you have in your business based on things such as pet type, run size, or pricing. So, for example, you may have cat and dog runs, large and small, luxury and standard, or a combination of these. PetLinx comes with sample run types and runs, as you can see here. When you select the run type, you will see the individual runs that have been defined for that run type over here. Now, if you only have runs all of the same type, then you can just use one run type here and delete the other two by highlighting the run type and clicking delete in the ribbon. You can also adjust any of the settings here, so you can change the name, the pet type of these runs, and also the maximum pets that each run can hold. I'm actually going to add a fourth run type called luxury, which can fit a maximum of 2 dogs. To do that, I click new in the ribbon, enter in the name for our new run type, choose the pet type. If you don't choose a pet type here, any type of pet can be placed in that run. I'm going to choose dog, and then the maximum number of pets that each run can hold. When done, just click save. Now that our run type is defined, we then need to define the individual runs. And in my example, I'm going to create 20 runs of the luxury run type. Now you can just start typing the run numbers into the grid here, We recommend using a numbering system, which, for example, can be a prefix like lux, and then a 2-digit number afterwards. We recommend having the 0 on the front there, as that will ensure that all the runs are sorted correctly from 1 up to 20. Okay, just hit enter, and then you can add the second one. Now, obviously, this could take quite a long time to get up to 20, so we have a faster method of doing it under the Auto Create tool here. So you type in the prefix you want to use, the start number and the end number. Because I want to go up to 20, I'll change that to 20. Underneath here, it tells me exactly what it's going to do. From Lux01 to Lux020, that's correct. So then I just go create. And here we go, we've now got all our runs created at the click of a button. So the last thing to do now is go save. And there we go, we've set up our luxury run type with 20 runs. So now we can close the runs form. Now that we've added all our run types and runs, if I go into the boarding calendar, we'll see all those listed. So we have our category units here, then our large, those luxury ones that we added, up to 20, and finally our small run types. Now the last area we need to set up is our pricing, and that is done under the boarding rates form. Now in PetLinx you can charge by one of two different methods. You can charge by pet size, and the prices are based on the size of the pets within each booking. Or you can charge by run type. Just say yes to that message. And when you charge by run type, you can choose to say that the price per run does not change. Doesn't matter how many pets from within one customer are within that run. Or normally you'd probably want to charge for each pet. So 2 pets in a booking is 2 times the rate. Now you enter your standard prices down here, and these are the prices for just one pet. So category, for example, we've got $12, large $20. For our new luxury run type, we'll charge $25 and small is $15. Okay, then we go save. Now that we've done that, we can add what we call discounts and surcharges, which adjust the standard rate based on a number of factors. One of the things you can adjust it by is if the customer has a second or a third or a fourth pet within the same booking. And for that, you can create an additional pets discount. So as you can see here, we've got for the second pet in a booking and all pets above this number. So this discount that we've defined will be for the third, the fourth, the fifth pet of the same customer. And you've got a number of options here as to what sort of discount you provide. So for example, for a category, we can say an old rate of $12, we actually give a $2 discount for a second cat. So we decrease the standard rate by $2. The new rate for the second cat is $10. And you can apply the same principle for the other run types. So maybe large, we decrease a second pet by $5, etc., etc. And then let's say $3 here. Okay, we can save that one. Another discount you can provide is for the length of a booking. So if I go new up here, we can add a booking length discount. So for example, I can say that for bookings over 30 days in length, if I tick that box there, then that means between 30 days and anything above 30 days. And only the days in this range or all days in the booking. So if I want to apply a discount to all days in the booking, I'll tick that option. And then we can say decrease a booking by 10%. So what this means is if we've got a booking for a category of, let's say, 40 days, the whole booking will have a discount of 10% applied to it. And again, you can apply this to the other run types as well. For third discount and surcharge you can add, if I click new, is a season discount or surcharge. So for example, you might charge more in high season and less in low season. Now we do have high and low defined by default, and you can edit the dates that make up this high season. So we click, edit seasons here. So we can say high season, for example, might be our Christmas holidays. So I will choose, let's say, the 25th of December, and we'll put it through to, I don't know, the 31st. 31st of December. You can add multiple date ranges in here, so we could also do the year after. '31. Okay. We go OK here. Right, so back in the boarding rate screen, we can say during high season, we're going to increase the category by $1. So the new rate is $13. Our large one will increase by, let's say, $4. So I think you get the picture of how you can adjust and decrease rates based on a number of factors. Okay, that's an overview of the discounts and surcharges, and that's everything we need to do to get set up and take our first boarding booking.